Hi, this is Mary from Reviewer's Diary. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I have fabric to show. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read the notes that I took. I got 2 of these. This one's a little harder. And 1 of these. And I'll tell you what they are. The smaller ones are 6-piece fat quarters. They're not scraps, they are actually fat quarters, and you get 6 in a package, and I bought 2 of them because they were on sale. And so I spent $8.99 for each, which made it $17.98 for both of them, and then I used a coupon at the end. I'll give you what the coupon code is. That took off 20%, I think it was. I didn't pay very much attention, but I'll tell you what the total was. And this is the 2-pound scrap bag. So it is prints by the pound. It's called Prints by the Pound Scrap Bag. 2-pound total. Normal price $29.99 was actually the sale price, but it's been that price for a while. And you get approximately 6 yards of fabric. So let's see, it's 2 pounds, and this was discounted with the coupon code, which brought the price down to $14.38 for 2 of these. The coupon code brought the price from $29.99 down to, I didn't write the amount. Oh, $24 even. So I got $5.99 off of that, and I got off of these 2. I got let's see, I thought I had this all calculated out, but anyway, $3.60 off for these. The coupon code is all one word, new friends. Friends as in plural. New friends. No space, no period, no nothing. And I got, I think it was 25% off, but I'm not positive. You know, math whizzes out there could figure this out. These 2 were $17.98, and I ended up paying $14.38, so I think it could be 20% off, I'm not positive. This is all from Keepsake Fabrics, which is also where Pineapple Fabrics is housed out of. All of their clubs and Dottie Scrap Bag are through the Keepsake website into the Pineapple Fabrics subscriptions. These are just from the store itself. Ooh. So we're gonna get into these. Thinking this is gonna be good. I do want to say one thing. A lot of people are watching me with talking about fabric. I don't have much of a stash because I made mostly clothing over the years. I did make 2 quilts. One is almost done. It's a double wedding ring, so it's really not easy to finish. I do hand quilting, but I have done machine quilting, and I was thinking about having a series, Learn With Me or Sew With Me, so that you could see what I'm going to be working on. I've cut all those pieces out for the next quilt I'm working on, or I should say the first one in many years. So anyhow, let me know what you think down below, and I will link down below any information that I have for these particular, I'll try to put links down below for these particular packages. Okay, so now I'm going to change the angle of the camera, and we're going to go through all this stuff, which should give me enough fabric to last for a while, right? Okay, stay tuned. Okay, I think, you know, this is like, oh, I'm overjoyed. Let's say that. I am overjoyed with this bunch of fabrics. It's a very cloudy day out. I tend to use natural lighting 99.9% of the time, and so I do have lights, but they're not very portable, so I do tend to use natural lighting. So I'm going to open these smaller bags first, and we'll save the 2-pound, wow, the 2-pounder for the next bunch of stuff that I open. So I'm going to start first with these. Okay. They might all be the same because, you know, are just folded differently, because these are Mystery Medley, Keepsake Mystery Medley, 100% cotton, and they both have the number 5718. Now, if I like a fabric, I'm not adverse to having 2 packages that have the same fabrics inside, but I'm not sure if they do or not. So let's start with this brown one. I'm not a fan of brown, but it can be used in different quilts. So these are fat quarters. Okay, and they're marketed as such. Let's move this out of the way. Wow. There you go. That's fat quarter. Holy crap. They do this beautiful folding job that I'm not going to be able to replicate. I'll try, but I don't see it happening, honestly. So with this brown, this looks like a berry bush or buds on a bush. This is a nice little red leaf design. And this one is something else. I don't know what that is. This looks like little clusters of flowers. And this is an abstract print, which is good, you know, with some brush strokes. And that is it for the first package. Now, I did not see the fabric in the second package, on the one that's on the outside. These all do have selvage, but they're not, as you can see, they're not giant selvages. It says what the design is. This one is columbine, which I guess this flower looks like. 100% cotton. You know, I gotta turn this over to look at it. 100 years, columbine pattern 606, created by Edla Sitter of Laundry Basket Quilters. Okay, so I like that the selvage is not gigantic. You know, I mean, we didn't need gigantic selvages in any of the quilt fabric that we've looked at so far. So unfortunately, some stuff did have giant selvages. All right, let's not ruin this fabric before I even get to use it. I will never be able to get it folded as neatly as they got it folded. So it's not going to end up back in that bag. But awesome. You know, I think you're not supposed to keep fabric in a plastic bag anyway, because it does something to the, it can leave spots or something. I know, unless that might just be dry cleaning, but I know you're not supposed to leave fabric in plastic. So let's see if this one is actually the same. It does not look the same. No, it doesn't look the same at all, except for a couple of prints. I could be completely wrong, you know, off my rocker. Yeah, again, we have just a tiny selvage. Yeah, these are a little bit different. Some of them are the same, but most of these are a little bit different. So this, I think, was in the other package also. And this I know was in the other package. This is that abstract brushstroke leaf design. This wasn't, because it reminds me of Pepto-Bismol, and I would remember that. This is Andover Mountain Laurel. Same designer. I'll turn it right side out and read it after. I don't remember this one in that other package, but it would coordinate very well with this one. And, you know, I could be wrong. You know, you guys, I know this wasn't in there. This is the Columbine in a colorway. I'm against the word colorway, but I do see an application for it. That's my English teacher background coming out. There's really no such thing as the word colorway unless you are referring to a group of fabrics that have the same tone. Like, for example, the last unboxing that I did, I had a lot of blue fabric, and that was a colorway, the colorway being blue. This has a colorway brown and red. If you're holding a ball of yarn, unless it's variegated, you don't call it a colorway because you're holding a ball of yarn in one color. That, honestly, that I see the word colorway being way overused. So anyway, now off my English teacher's soapbox, I'm gonna turn these so I can read the designer to you. This is Andover Fabrics, and this is by, it looks like Edyla, E-D-Y-L-A, of Laundry Basket Quilts for Andover prints. This is from 2022. I don't care. I like it. This is the same designer. This is 2023. I'd like to get some really vintage stuff, which would be really nice, but I don't think you can find that readily. And this is also the same designer. Nice little selvage. Very little to cut off. And this has a selvage, but it doesn't have printing on it. And this one is Starfruit, created by the same creator for Andover Fabrics. So yeah, these are really beautiful fabrics. Very nice. I know now what you guys were talking about when it comes to buying good fabric. Because if you want your quilts to last a lifetime, some I don't care. I'm just playing. But I would like quilts to last a lifetime for the person that I give them to. So yeah, so that is a very nice bunch of fabric. I didn't count them, but it's supposed to be, let me look at my notes. By the way, this is the greatest quilting notebook ever. I will put a link for this down below. You know, it's graph paper, so you can draw stuff on it. Like I've drawn this to show me how to do a certain quilt that I saw on the internet. I have lots and lots of notes in here. It's easier to draw your quilt designs on the graph paper, but let's see, it is, that was a little more than 6, I think. It's supposed to be 6-piece medleys of fabric, and it is, you know, it is a medley. All right, now to the big stuff. All right, so this is a 2-pound bag. It's supposed to average down to about 6 yards of fabric. This is it referred to as a scrap bag? Let's see. No, Prince, oh it is. Prince by the pound scrap bag. So, yeah, so I think their idea of scraps is different from some people's idea of scraps. My idea of scraps is that they are little tiny pieces. All right, these don't look like they're going to be tiny pieces. I'm going to put the majority of it to my right here and open these one at a time. Oh, this is a really big scrap. It is Robert Kaufman. Holy crap, it's really good stuff. This is Robert Kaufman fabric design. It's very directional. Although, you know, I mean, you could put it this way or that way. It looks like the flowers turn all different ways. So, wow, this is really, really nice. This is like super nice. This by itself is almost a yard, I think. There is a fold in the fabric too, by the way. So, it's just like a glorious thing. Anyway, it is in a blue colorway. And that's what the back of it looks like. But yeah, it is right off the bolt. This is awesome. This is a beautiful piece of fabric. And it looks like it's a yard or very close to a yard. Yeah, I really like that. I like it so much. Okay, another one. This is coordinating, and holy crap, did I get all of Robert Kaufman fabrics? Yes, I did. Oh my God. All right, now this looks like a half yard, or do I have it folded all wrong? Yeah, I do. Oh, there you go. That's about a yard. Holy crap. It looks like almost a yard. There is a fold in the fabric, so it is cut all the way to the fold line. And this is called All Aflutter Flower House 1930s Collection. Debbie Beeves design, Robert Kaufman fabric. Crap. It's really nice. That's a nice big piece. Oh, this is such a surprise. All right, so I didn't fold that very nicely, so I'll refold it later. This is another it's really thick, so I got a couple layers here. Oh my, yeah. It's cut on the fold. And this is freaking beautiful, and it does coordinate really well with both of these, especially this one. And it's also, I believe, where's the selvage? Down here, yep, it is also Robert Kaufman by Debbie Beeves. Wow. Yeah, so she's the designer, and I guess he's the producer. I thought everything I've read was that Robert Kaufman was a designer, but I don't know. Did they do it together or what? So anyway, that's beautiful. So right now I have about almost 3 yards of fabric, and there's still a bunch to go through. So, ooh, I like this. Yellow and blue are typically my favorite colors. A soft yellow like this, not bright lemon yellow, like poke your eye out yellow, and a beautiful blue like this. And this is another giant piece of fabric, and it's also Robert Kaufman. Now, I can't guarantee if you order this bag whether you would get, you know, you might not get the same fabrics as me. You know, you might not get Robert Kaufman. But yeah, this is freaking beautiful, and I love it. And actually, with the blue flowers, this all coordinates really well. I could see using all 3 of these in a quilt. Now, there are more, so stay tuned. There's one that is another colorway from this. So, but it looks like it will coordinate. Okay. Same designer and Robert Kaufman, and this is like a 3/4 of a yard, it looks like. It's not quite as big as the others, but it is on the fold, so it's quite a bit of fabric, way more than a fat quarter. And this is Flower House Designs by Debbie Beeves and Robert Kaufman Fabrics. Now what this coordinates with is this, and the other fabrics, actually. Yeah, they all coordinate super, super well. Can you see it? I could see it. I'm telling you. I'm very happy with this. For someone who doesn't have much of a stash, I get very excited about really good fabric coming my way. Yeah, I don't have a stash. I have some scraps from when I was mainly sewing clothes, but not a lot. All right, this could actually go with anything. This could go with those fabrics that I just showed. This is also on the fold. It looks like 3/4 of a yard again. Not quite as big as the other ones. This is Robert Kaufman also, and it's the same designer. I think these are all meant to be coordinated together. Experienced quilters out there will know for sure, you know, because you guys know stuff. And I really appreciate the narrow selvage so you don't lose a bunch of fabric. Okay, there are only 3 left, and they coordinate with each other, or no, 2 left. And they don't coordinate at all with the other fabrics, but that's okay because they can be used in any number of projects. Okay, let's start first with this one. A little bit less busy than that other one, which I will have to cut into small, teeny tiny pieces so that people don't have a problem when they're staring at well, this is a really big piece of fabric too. This is one of the bigger ones. This is just a geometric design. The only problem I have is I'm not sure how I would work this into a quilt where it didn't just look like green fabric, especially when you don't capture a jewel. Anyway, this is Allison Glass, this different designer, for Andover Fabrics 2020. So this is a 4-year-old stock, which is good. I want older than 2020, but yeah, this is also, let's see, no, it doesn't have Robert Kaufman on it. It just says who the designer is and Andover Fabrics, which you gotta figure is probably just as good and solid as the Robert Kaufman stuff is. I know Robert Kaufman's very expensive at the Joann's Fabrics. And then there is this one, which you're always bound to get one ugly fabric in any package that you get. So this might become, this might become strips where you know, you're not really, you're not confronted by, where's the selvage? There we go. This is about, I think it's 3/4 of a yard or a half a yard. I can't tell. I don't have my measuring board up here. That is downstairs on the dining room table. It's called Bright Eyes by Anna Maria, and it's by Free Spirit Fabrics. So it is really nice texture. That's what I can say about it. Otherwise, I find it to be a very busy design. So this and this may end up becoming 2.5-inch strips in something else, because this can't possibly be the focal point. Wow, that's really wide. Holy crap. Wider than the others, maybe. It can't be the focal point in anything I make because I don't really like it. I'm trying to be nice. I don't really like this one, but you know, like they say, you get these bags and you're not always gonna like everything that you get. I fold this in thirds. I'm just thinking how it's gonna go in my fabric drawer. So we got that. And this, and this, and this, and this. Some of these, God, I love that yellow. That one, it's like so much stuff. This one and this one. These were all in the 2-pound scrap bag. Now the other ones, I already laid them out, spread them out, but I got the 2 6-piece bundles, and this is stuff that could actually go with anything. So yeah, so this is good. So I think I'm fixed for fabric now. What do you think? Huh? I also got Dottie's scrap bag. I'll put a link to that video up above so that you can get a look at that again. I'll put a link to this notebook, you know, with the graph paper. Very, very handy. I write all kinds of stuff in there, but mostly I draw quilt designs into it. And so, yeah, this is really, really cool. Wait, these look almost identical, but the background color is different. I thought, wait, did I fold that wrong? But you can see these one has a green background, the other one has a blue background. So yeah, they are different, but I would not put them next to each other in any quilt. So this is really great. This is enough fabric for me to make probably more than one quilt out of. And let me know what you think. I'm a very good veteran clothing person, sewing. Did that shut off? No, it didn't. But I have not quilted for many, 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 many years. So I was thinking about making a video, basically learn with me or quilt with me, learn quilting with me, etc. Because I'm not an expert. I pretty much reach out to other YouTube creators for expertise. But I will probably highlight some different creators when I make the quilts, especially the one that is all cut out already. So yeah, I was thinking I might do that because somebody else out there is at the same stage that I am and might appreciate the videos. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. I really like these fabrics. They're really beautiful, and it's a great way for me to have a stash, never mind round out my stash, because I don't have a stash where I can just grab fabrics and start working on them. But now I will, so this helps a great deal. So anyway, this is good for people like me who don't have much of a stash, or people who do have a stash and just want to mix in some other stuff, some fresh stuff. So that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe. Thanks, and have a beautiful evening. Good night.